Hi everybody, I'm sorry there's been no videos for a while. I have been busy writing a new carers information booklet which we are just about to send off to print, so that's taken up most of my time for the last month or two. It is absolutely torrential rain today. If you're watching this in a few weeks' time, it's that thundery day that's before what we're promised is going to be a heat wave, so fingers crossed for that. Rather than there being one specific topic for this video, I thought I'd do a quick roundup of news, and the first thing is that in August the rules for blue badges are going to be changed. Previously they've only been available to people who have significant mobility difficulties, but they are now going to be available to people with hidden disabilities as well, such as people who are on the autistic spectrum or people who have Alzheimer's disease. That for whatever reason means that parking very close to shops and things is going to be very useful for them. There is some debate about it. Some physically disabled people in the media have said that there are not enough disabled spaces to go around anyway and it might disadvantage them. Overall though, at Support for Carers we do see it as good news because we speak to so many carers. For example, a lady whose husband has got Alzheimer's disease and he wanders off and gets out of the car and shoots across the car park and she has to go and get him back. Obviously if she could park in the disabled spaces it would be a lot easier for her. I'll do a new video on that when we know exactly what the changes will be and what difference it will make to the normal blue badge application form. Number 2. Our Blaby district carers group is moving venue and it's changing date. It's going from the second Tuesday of the month to the first Tuesday of the month in the afternoon. So it's going to now be 2:30 until 4 p.m. at Countesthorpe Village Hall, where there's plenty of free parking, and the leader is going to be Shanice. Number 3. Staying on the subject of carers support groups, Waitrose in Market Harborough are piloting a new carers cafe. They're closing the cafe to the general public between 2 and 4 p.m. on the third Sunday of every month. The first one was just last week on the 16th of June. It's open to all sorts of carers, so it doesn't matter if you're caring for an adult or a child, or you're a young carer caring for an adult. There's no limits on that. If you're a carer, you're welcome at that cafe. Obviously they have limited space, so for the moment we're asking you to ring us if you'd like to book a space on it. You can take the person you care for as well. 4. One of our jobs at Support for Carers is to signpost you to alternative forms of support and let you know what's out there. To that end, we'd like to recommend the CRISP course, as in Walkers Ready Salted, that's run by the Alzheimer Society. This is a 6-week course. It's 90 minutes once a week for 6 weeks, and it's geared up to carers or loved ones of people newly diagnosed with dementia. It really goes into what dementia is, what behaviours you can expect, what you can do to alleviate the situation. It's a really, really good course and they share a lot of information. We highly recommend it to all dementia carers. There is a group starting in Melton this Thursday coming. If that's too late notice or too far away, there's also one starting in Thurmby Lodge in August, and there is one starting in Blaby in October. They are absolutely free. It's 6 weeks, so 90 minutes a week for 6 weeks, and you will learn so much. We highly recommend it. Again, give us a ring on 01858 456 345 if you'd like us to contact them on your behalf and put your name down for that. 5. Signposting you to another course. Age UK are doing a course called Food with Friendship, and it's aimed at older men who are perhaps having to learn to cook because of new caring responsibilities, or just have never learned to cook and would like to. It's a 10-week course, Thursday lunchtimes 11 till 2 in Melton, starting on Thursday the 18th of July. It's £2 a session. Your lunch is included because you make it. We think it's a really good idea. They did a successful pilot project in Oadby and Wigston, and now they're rolling it out all over the county. So the number to ring if you're interested in doing that course is 0116 223 7364, and that's a lady called Julia Day. Finally, number 6. We will shortly be re-releasing our carers video about the carers assessment process, to include cameos from the lovely carers assessment team, Sarah, Richard and Charlotte at County Hall, explaining a little bit more about the eligibility and how they decide what help and support you are offered against the criteria that the government set out. very last thing, 7. Carers allowance and attendance allowance. Attendance allowance is the primary disability benefit paid to people of pensionable age. It's either about £57 a week or about £83, depending on whether you have care needs overnight or not. That is for the person who has the illness or disability. Carers allowance is an earnings replacement benefit, so it's only paid to people who are below pension age. As soon as your state pension kicks in, you stop getting carers allowance, and that is currently, I think, £64 a week. So attendance allowance is for the person with the care needs, carers allowance is for the person who is looking after them. Look at our benefits video if you need any more clarification about that. Okay, that's all for now. It's a funny thing to say when the rain's battering down on the roof, but don't forget your sun cream this weekend, and we'll see you soon.